Hello my friends, today we have another dollar store miracle. This time it is wireless charger from the famous Incipio brand, which flooded dollar store in Canada. Not sure about other countries. Okay, so this is bought in Dollarama and it costs $4. Let's take a look if it's worth it or not. Let's quickly open it. Oh, this one already seems like it's sort of opened. Okay, so packaging is nice, and it's over here. Before I actually try to open it, let's take a look. It's compatible with a whole bunch of phones, including iPhone S, S8, and any QI enabled device. Okay, well, I have something to test this stuff. LED charging indicator. Large drop to charge. Drop to charge trickle. What the hell drop to charge means? I'm curious. Drop to unless they mean to say put it on any kind of position, don't bother. Rubberized surface. I'm just curious what's the power this thing can do. Doesn't say really. Doesn't say. Maybe if they don't say it, it's crap. But let's take a look. Oh, sweet, it has own power supply. Okay, box goes away. Okay, so there is a cord. This is already looking good. There's a wall wart. Alright, so what does it say here? 5 volts to amp. So 10 watt stop, like I mean at least this guy rated for 10 watts. And input 5 volt to amp, output 5 watts. So yeah, it's not much really. it's not much for modern phones. This is a little bit a joke, but let's see. Some documentation over here. Cheapo Wireless, blah blah blah, nothing special. Some languages. After removing your device from the charging pad, please allow for 6 seconds for the charging pad to reset and prepare to establishing new connection. You got it? Please remember that. It goes away. Alright, let's so before I'm gonna take it apart, some people suggested like just try it first, because like not all of them interested in my destruction kind of videos. Okay, let's power it up. Okay, I just plugged it in and kind of like it, and it's just like this and this, and it's clicked and never gonna be pulled out. Pretty cool. Not sure if it's working because I see no signs of life, any kind of LEDs or anything like that, but for the experiment I have prepared a few phones around here, whatever I could gather around possible. Okay, so let's try first with this dude. Well, it looks like BlackBerry Key2 LE doesn't work with this thing, or it doesn't even have wireless charging, or maybe because of the case. Let me pull it out. As you see, I have iPhone 8 here with the case, and that's gonna be an indication of, geez, like it's hard to remove this stupid case. Nope. Okay, incompatible, or doesn't even have features. Let's try iPhone 8. Alright, oh, it's charged already, but it engaged immediately, and there is a beep. It looks like this device has a buzzer, and it LED lit. Okay, let's try remove it. See, it resets. No, just put it just like that. Random location. Let's remove it. Is it? And just like this. Alright, so no matter what your position is, you still have to like sort of align with this little X. Okay, let's try Galaxy S8. Yeah, it works. Okay. Doesn't like that, doesn't like spinning around stuff. Let's try again. Just works. Okay, it's not bad. Some phones say how much time it takes to charge it. Not in this case. Seven minutes to fully charged. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, seems like we are good. So this thing is operational, not like another one I got from Dollarstore. Okay, so well, now we got this covered. This thing will work. I'm not sure how it's gonna operate long term, but let's take it apart. Just unplug this stuff and let's do it. So I suspect those little rubbery thing would hide some kind of screws because it looks like it's screwed. Let's try pry this off. Maybe. Uh-oh, I am mistaken. There is no screws around underneath. That sucks because that means that I have to like yank it. Okay, let's try to look underneath here. Okay, what is that? Okay, I don't know. Let's try it under this one. Some sort of what is that? Is it metal? Weird. Whatever, some kind of glue. Well, it's not looking good in terms of like ease of disassembly. Probably it just snapped. Try to let me. It's probably molding, not screw. Right. Okay, well, if it's gonna go, if you need to go destructive, then we go destructive. I don't want to go destructive, but I have no choice. Okay, looks like this case is flexing. That means essentially this will gonna come apart, and I should not be too medieval on it because I may just break how you call those, the coils, magnetic rings, as we saw in one of my other videos. Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. Stupid thing. Why not just have screws? Jeez, like, is that a big deal? It's so much easier to assemble it. Looks like we have something here. Okay, well, let's pause the video. Okay, we have a success. I actually grew my beard since I started that. Took me a little bit of time to actually get through it. So in order to open this dude, you have to pry on the perimeter here to unlock those tabs. Over here is like lots of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 over here, and obviously on the back side. But the worst was actually to removing this front thing. Turned out to be it just sliding off like this, but you have to really apply lots of force in order to pull it away. I thought it's a glue. Luckily it wasn't. It was just really snug. So let's open it. Ta-da! Right. Well, first thing, obviously I butchered a few of those tabby things over here which retain those tabs, but whatever, doesn't really matter. So what do we have here? 3-coil design, right? Then we have a little board over there. It's really hard to see. I think it's glued down go away. down this front facing plate. Yeah, I don't think I can. Maybe I can push it down. Looks, I can push it away. Doesn't really. It goes out now. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so a little board over here with LEDs. I see only. I don't know where LEDs are. Wait, maybe this is not over yet. Let me see. Maybe we can dig a little bit further. I hope this one is not glued. Yeah, this one is glued. Looks like this is flex PCB, but it's glued. Anyways, that should be some LEDs on that side. A little bit crappy job over here soldering this wire over there. Over here we have looks like this is I'm gonna use this. So this is the little speaker over here. I don't know if you remember, you hear a beep, so the little speaker. So this is a real input interface with the input barrel jack over here, so which goes on this side. And now let's dig further. Let's open this up and check what we have. It's actually nice to see all this coil on a metal plate. So that means it's not gonna flex, it's not gonna break like the other one I have, which got busted because I guess it was either damage during transportation or who knows what. It doesn't slide out. Yeah, it looks like everything with this thing is sort of like a challenge, you know, to get. I see. All right, so look at that. Lots of goodies here. Okay, looking interesting. This is looking interesting. Let's zoom in. Okay, we have one sort of microcontroller. First of all, it says Uni QT005 version 1.0. There is also some LEDs over here. There is also, looks like there is two external connectors for external LEDs. Right. It says blue and red and probably power and common. Right, so I guess blue gonna be when it's charging, red when it's gonna be detecting some sort of fault. Okay, this is the input, and looks like some wires are quite beefy over here for the input. 10 watts. Looks like reverse polarity LED is absent. I would say that would be the reverse polarity if you put it here, so it would shunt the thing. And then the other part of circuit, I'm not really familiar with wireless charging, so I don't really know much about the whole thing over here, but looks like because we have 3 coils, I see 1, 2, 3 kind of identical circuits, so I assume this is because you have to have like it's 3 sort of amplifiers, and we have to check. I still need to learn how those operate, what frequencies and things like that. I assume this dude CS4968EH would be some sort of driver which actually controls all that, because you have to negotiate a protocol, I think, and things like that. Those two, I don't know, hard to tell, maybe MOSFETs, and this is pretty much unreadable. I need to look much closer. I'm pretty sure this is fuse. This is, I don't know, maybe fuse. I'm pretty sure all this pretty standard. It'll be interesting again to take a look at the standard manufacturers like designs for those PCBs, and maybe they are just, you know, pretty boilerplate stuff. You just took certain components, just populate them, bumps your uncle, and this looks like it. But what I love here is that metal plate, which actually keeps everything nice and secure, straight, and you know, this is supposed to be more or less a portable product, because you can drag this thing with you, and you know, you'll be able to destroy it if it's going to be all flexible. And during my disassembly, I actually put a lot of pressure on it, because I was trying to twist and you know, try to dislodge these guys from that. And yeah, but looks like this is all survived, and I hope it's still operational, and we see it in nice intact shape. Let me take a look what are those dudes, and I'll be back. Alrighty, after quickly poking in internet to try to locate each of the chips, here is what I found. So this dude is CS4968EN. It says Semico on it on the very bottom here. It is wireless power controller, obviously, of Qi standard. It's all integrated, it has a lot of logic in it, supports several different protocols, which I'm not clue yet what they mean, so I have to learn a little bit more about it. So this dude is CS4269, is like dual input quad high-speed MOSFET driver. So it has 2 inputs and 4 outputs, well, straight inverted one. So not sure yet what's this for, probably to drive rest of the circuit, but I mean, yeah, I have to again take a look at the typical schematic of it. Those two dudes are 4641. Took some time to figure out what are those. I still not sure, but from what I gather, it looks like it's similar to Max 4641, which is dual CMOS switch. This is dual CMOS analog switch, which kind of makes sense here, because maybe you have to multiplex or switch those coils depending on whatever feedback of some sort, to figure out which one is better to use, or maybe use 2 of them in same time and things like that. Potentially these are the switches. So you have 3 coils, this dude is like 2 channels, so yeah, obviously you need 2 of them. So this little guy is A40H1, and this little guy I cannot even make out. So those are 2 ICs. I assume those are regulators, and there is nothing else, could be, or one of them can be op-amp, but like this is it looks like, by judging by surrounding, as a regulator. Whole bunch of things over here, just mostly transistors. This is diode, and obviously, as I mentioned before, this circuit repeats 3 times, because probably amplifiers for each of the coil. This is pretty much it. I will do a little bit more investigation how all those wireless chargers are done and operating, and based on that probably I can make another video. But based on what I see so far around this Incipio 3-coil charger over here, I can say this is good buy. If you can buy it, it's totally worth it, because it looks like it's more or less okay done inside. More or less quality components, construction is good and robust, and also this metal plate, not just the stiffness, is also heat dissipator in a way. So it's definitely gonna last for some time. So yeah, thank you guys for being with me, and thank you for watching. If you like my videos of some sort, if you like my videos of this kind, please like and subscribe. And see you at the very end, obviously I put it together and it works. So it charges the phone properly, and I obviously tested overnight and it's all good. So I think it's a good product. Get it when you can. Ciao.